remember the old times, way back then, 50s, in the 60s. My mom and them used to kiss the church, and the preacher sometimes would have church all night, and we'll fall asleep on the floor in the back of the church. I remember the time when I lived on the river, and on that island what we lived it on, it had the dirtiest man that ever wore a badge. George people, I'll never forget him. Even in hell, I'll never forget him. He crying out right now in hell for his soul. I remember Mom and them used to go to the traveling revival. This woman came by with a revival boat, and she would park it on the river, and Mom and them would go down there, and we couldn't go because we was leave all the kids home, and they'd go down there and they'd go to that revival boat, and she done it every year, and you would hear them go outside. You could hear them outside just praising God. I mean, just praising God in that boat. And they get to shout, and they carry them on the bank and let them shout, because they wouldn't let them shout in the boat because they might end up falling in the river. And they were so happy. Half of the time, we didn't have $1 in the house. But Mama and them was so happy, and they trusted God so much that she knew that somewhere she was going to get some money to feed her family. And we ended up eating high on the hole because these tugboats came by, and they was on their way back to Texas, and they would give all the food away so they can get some more new food for tub of catfish. And we'll have them a tub of catfish, and they'll take the catfish and give us steaks, pork chops, and everything. So we was eating like a rich person. Mama had faith to believe in God, that somewhere God was going to provide. You know, right now, it makes me sick to see people walk the street every day in a land that God gives for people to enjoy themselves, but they have taken advantage of the situation. There's so many hateful people in the world today. I hate to go to the shopping center anyway, but God got the number. He got everybody numbered. Tomorrow ain't promised to nobody. Your life is just like an electric switch. God can cut it off anytime He get ready. You know, and I wish we can bring them old days back where people really loved it. In church that I come up in the 60s, we had a white pastor. And God knew I loved the church with my whole heart and mind. But I could never understand why they would put a white pastor in a black church, and they would never put a black pastor in a white church. And I finally asked a question to a preacher one time. He said, if you do that, most of the members will leave. And I said, preacher, I said, this is the dressing table down here in the world. I said, if you don't get them folks ready for to go to heaven, you're not going to make it there. Because, you know, hatred and stuff ain't going to make it to heaven. This is the place that you get them ready. Here while you got a chance in the world. And I couldn't see people sitting up in church saying that they love God and couldn't live under a black pastor, which I loved the church, loved it with all my heart, mind, and soul. But this stuck with me for a long time, and it's still sticking with me right here today. So God closed the churches down and opened the world up to get people ready. All these people were marching in the Black Lives Matter, white, black, brown, pink, purple, and everything. They were marching out there together. And it makes me so proud to see white people
downloading stuff.
standing up with black people and Black Lives Matter. And this is where God wants people to live. White, blacks, pink, blue.
T. Audrey.
But hand in hand. And one day they're going to hold hand in hand when they get to heaven. If you sitting up in church and hate your black brother or your white brother, you're not going to make it to heaven. Heaven is made for prepared people. It's a prepared place, and it's made for prepared people that have prepared their life here on earth. So if you can't love your black brothers or your white brothers, you don't even need to go to church. You need to sit up on Sunday and look at a good football game. Going to church ain't doing you a bit of good.